Hello and welcome to the myminimaths.co.uk video tutorials. And today we're going to be looking at reading and interpreting and understanding pie charts. And the first thing we need to understand is how the pie chart is made up of 360 degrees, as it's based on a full circle. And the main benefits of using a pie chart is to quickly see which quantities have a greater proportion of the pie chart than others, and clearly we can see that green is by far the biggest section here, followed by the blue, and then the red and the grey sections are both very similar but clearly smaller than the other two. And it's just a very quick overview of presenting data. And I suppose really we can just ask, how big is your piece of pie? And that's an easy way of comparing quantities. And so if we were to look at each of these four pieces or slices of pie, and hopefully this should help you with reading all different types of pie charts in the future. So the actual question is asking for the number of, or to estimate the number of pupils who had green eyes, which obviously is the biggest section here. Now, the really important part is the fact that the full pie chart is out of 200 pupils, so it represents 200 people altogether. So with this in mind, the first thing we can do is we could cut the pie chart in half. So if we cut it approximately in half, we can see that this would represent 100 and this half would represent 100 as well. So splitting the 200 into two halves. Now, what we can also do is we could break this half into half again. So now we've got quarters, and we can start to see some smaller slices of pie starting to appear. Now, if we look here, I would say that that is approximately half of this quarter here. Okay, so if altogether this quarter is 50 people, these are going to represent 25 each. So what we could say here is, if we split this section up into three parts, approximately there will be 8, 8 and 8. And it's not quite 25, but we're just estimating, that's all we're doing. And we can see that this extra green part here is approximately 8 people. So what we could say is that the green is approximately 180 pupils. And next, if we look at the blue eyes, and let's tidied up the pie chart again, and we know, if we go back to where we were, we know that there's 100 in this half of the pie chart, and we split it up into quarters to give us 50 in each quarter. And then again, we could split this up into approximately three equal parts. So we could say that is approximately 16, 16 and 16. That's 48, but it's close. And over here, we broke these up into 25, and we broke this up into 25. So altogether, we could say it's the 25 plus the 16 plus the 16. And this would give us an estimation of 57 pupils. And using the same information that we've already drawn onto the pie chart, we can have a look very quickly that the red section, which is approximately 16 pupils, that's almost already done for us. And then finally, we have the grey section, which we already broke down into an 8 and an 8, so that would also approximately be 16 pupils as well. Now, when looking at our answers, we have, or our estimations should I say, sorry, we have 108, we have 57, we have 16, and we have 16. which gives us a total of 197 pupils. Now, we know this is not the exact 200, but it is only an estimation. And the key to this is to use your knowledge of half circles, quarter circles, and then to try and evenly create some slices, or even slices of cake or pizza or pie in this case, and it will help guide you towards an accurate estimation. Thank you very much for watching today, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Take care.